What up, YouTube? We back, Real Vision TV. We got another one for you guys, as you can see on the screen. But before we get started, make sure you hit that like button, give it a thumbs up right from the gate, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and of course, turn your notifications on so you can get all our future updates. It's only right. If you tuning into the channel and you haven't subscribed yet, you're doing yourself a disservice. That means you got to scroll through and search for the videos when you can just get them as notifications directly to your phone. So the game, his accuser, who was victorious in the lawsuit for the $7 million from the show she was on, I believe, She Got Game, Priscilla Rainey. She was awarded a judgment for the $7 million, and apparently the game is he really thinks this is a game. He really thinks it's a game. So he's been dodging paying this girl the $7 million, right? She's stating that he's dodging through the methods of using shell companies. That's right. He's using shell companies to dodge paying. So basically he's dumping his assets. If he has a house, I believe he's trying to get his buddy Whack 100 involved with transferring over these type of assets over to him so that these things aren't in his name. So I'm going to read a little bit on this. Now, he was ordered to pay the $7 million as part of a lawsuit. And we're going to get to the backstory of this because we're not going to forget here that the game in this lawsuit was also accused of sexual battery. So you're not getting let off the hook of that, my man, because your predatory behavior is not going to slide. We're going to get into that. But we're just going to go through this whole dodging part of it right now. Now, it states here that Rainey's been in and out of court trying to figure out how to get her money because the game hasn't been taking the judgment seriously. Now, she recently was able to convince the judge to allow her to seize his royalties and certain business profits. Now, the game's manager, as I mentioned before, Whack 100, is being used to basically hide his money and move his money around and make it hard for her to seize the money. Now, before we get into the story a little bit further, let me just pull up on the screen here. There's a backstory here, and I want to get into exactly what happened in the court and how she got awarded the $7 million. And, some people may say, oh, the game, he really didn't have his day in court. No, this fool, he completely avoided getting served. I mean, he damn near got served 40 times. He attempted to serve him 40 times, and he was evasive. And then now he wants to cry wolf that he owes $7 million. So let's get that up on the screen real quick. And let's talk about the facts of this case. So let's pull up the background here. So as you guys see at the top, Rainey versus Taylor. That's Priscilla Rainey versus Jason Terrell Taylor, also known as The Game. So we're going to just go right through this background paragraph where it says here that early August 2015, Rainey was one of the cast members on the VH1 reality television show, She's Got Game. Basically, it was a copycat of The Bachelor, right? Now, Mr. Taylor, The Game, took it upon himself while they were filming in the Chicago area to go on an off-camera date with Miss Rainey to Adriana's Sports Bar in Illinois. Now, The Game, or should I say Mr. Taylor, sexually battered Miss Rainey that night by putting his hand inside her dress to rub her bare vagina and buttocks in front of a crowded room of onlookers. Now, we're just going to stop right there. The game. What type of predator behavior is that, my man? That's predator behavior. See, it be these gangster type dudes with this type of behavior. That shit makes you soft, man. Makes you soft. You're supposed to be the game. You're supposed to be able to get girls throwing themselves at you. You don't have to go out of your way to violate females like this. You should be stripped of everything, man, just for the straight stupidity, man. For the straight stupidity. Now, the hearings took place October 2015 and early November 2015. Now, Rainey's attorney reported unsuccessful efforts of trying to serve Mr. Taylor, as I mentioned briefly ago, where they used different type of companies to serve him in 3 different states throughout the country, right? 41 times they tried. 41 times. And they could not effectively get him served. Now, typically, when this happens, and you're evading justice, or you're evading the court, it becomes a default judgment. Now, this is what most likely happened here for Miss Rainey. The judgment ended up being a default, and she won the case. Now, this is where I said people may be like, oh, Game didn't have his day in court. You guys are dick riders. You guys are straight fandom fans, right? People that are just, Game can't do no wrong. No, listen, he's pathetic. He's putting his hand in people's private areas, violating them in public. He thinks he has the audacity to avoid the courtroom and think that he shouldn't have to face the consequences for his actions. Well, let me tell you, Game, it's not a game anymore. And quite frankly, I looked up your net worth, buddy. And it shows here, net worth, $10 million. You got hit with $7 million. With your lifestyle you're living, you're damn near broke. That's right, you're damn near broke. So you might as well just start selling those cars, selling them chains, maybe even get back in the studio and do another whack-ass album. That's right, go do another whack-ass album. The moment you went on the reality shows and started doing it, that's when you already lost credibility with us over here at Real Vision TV. Because the reality shit, if you're a street guy, if you're what you call a gangster, you shouldn't even be on reality shows. That's not real gangster-like to be on reality TV shows. But we get it. You know, the money runs dry in the music game, and you got to find another outlet. And your outlet was doing reality TV shows. Well, reality is facing you right now at your front door, buddy. You got to pay up. No more hiding your money with WAC 100. And quite frankly, who would actually trust WAC 100 with their assets? Get the conversation started. Drop it in the comment section below. Who would actually trust their assets with WAC 100? Who would actually trust their assets with this guy? We sure wouldn't over here. I sure wouldn't. And because WAC 100, even on a business level in the game, he dropped the ball so many times with a lot of artists. He caused a lot of problems for a lot of artists. But the Game, I guess he's in bed with him. And he has a great deal of trust for him. Now, let's get back to this current article where Rainey said that, let's see what she's saying here. The Game transferred ownership of his home to WAC 100 along with the rights to his trademarks. So the home that Rainey is trying to go after was the home that Mr. Taylor supposedly purchased in 2017 using his actual company called JTT Holdings. That's the name of the company that was on the property deed. Now, the transfer that Mr. Taylor initiated, sending this over to WAC 100, prevented her from being able to go after the property that the game actually still lives in. So he lives at that property, but he transferred his name off of the deed to WAC 100, allegedly. Now, the property she stayed in is worth $2.8 million. And this is what I'm saying. If you got a judgment of 7, do the math. To maintain a $2.8 million house, it costs some bread every month. There's some high maintenance tabs there, right? Taxes, maintenance, repairs, cost of living. So it adds up quickly for Mr. Game. Now, Priscilla Rainey is arguing that JTT Holdings should be found liable for the $7 million owed by the game, since she believed the game was using it as a shell company. So this is the game is playing, right? He thinks moving around his money to his company, shell companies, that he can avoid paying somebody that he violated. Again, another bitch move. It's a sucker move. It's not a man move. And listen, man, anybody respecting this guy, state your name in the comment section below, because I don't know how you could rock with a guy that violates females in a form where it's considered sexual battery. If you're respecting or idolizing a guy like this, or you're a fan of an artist like this, then you're not a good person yourself. Don't even comment, actually, because we don't even want losers like you in the comment section. Now, the game, it's time to pay up. Stop the pay up, because even though your boy WAC 100 is denying the allegations or any wrongdoings, he claimed the home was transferred to him due to the debt the game owed him. They're running the games. The game is running the games. And he got WAC 100 corroborating the BS. Pay the girl. Keep your hands to yourself. And be a decent man. That's what you should be doing, game. You're 44 years old now. You're 44 years old. When is this whole facade lifestyle you're living going to go away? You can't be 60 years old still trying to be a gangster. Can't be 60 years old thinking you're going to be doing reality shows. When are you going to grow up? When are you going to grow up? When we look at your peers in this game, it's like they surpassed you by tenfold. The guy you used to beef with, 50 Cent, look what he's up to with his career. And look where you're still at. That's why nobody was rocking with you when you had that whole beef with 50 Cent. Because people saw right through you. We saw you as a clown. You guys tell me what you think about this story, man. How do you guys feel about the game violating a female, losing a judgment to her because he wanted to avoid court proceedings, and then out here right now transferring his assets and playing all these games to avoid paying this young lady her money? Tell me what you guys think. If you enjoyed the video, definitely give it a thumbs up. Share the video. Of course, share the video. And help us get this to 1,000 likes. We want to get this video to 1,000 likes. It helps us grow, and we appreciate all the support and all the love. So again, thanks for watching. See you on the next one. We out.